Hey guys, I'm Emile, and today I'm going to answer a few basic questions about Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency and worldwide payment system that started off in 2009. It is the first decentralized digital currency. Personally, I know a few friends who invested in Bitcoin way back, and they are now basically millionaires. So what is a blockchain? Well, a blockchain is a digitalized, decentralized public ledger for all cryptocurrency transactions. Constantly growing as completed blocks, the most recent transactions are recorded and added in chronological order, which allows market participants to keep track of digital currency transactions without central record keeping, which is quite convenient. What is decentralized? Well, Bitcoin was created as a peer-to-peer payment system that allows its users to transfer value with no central authority or third party involved. Since a network of distributed and mostly anonymous miners are all in charge of processing the transactions, we are 100% ensured that problems like censorship and fraud are not possible. What is Bitcoin scarcity? Well, like gold, there are only a finite amount of Bitcoin available to be procured, 21 million to be exact. So evidently, as Bitcoin becomes less abundant, the value increases, thus it is important to buy Bitcoin as soon as possible. How are new Bitcoin created? Well, Bitcoins are created as a reward for the process known as mining. Bitcoin mining is the process by which transactions are verified and added to the blockchain, which we mentioned earlier. And this is also the means through which new Bitcoin are released. Mining is done by making use of powerful computational resources like massive computers. What is block halving? Every 4 years, the source code for Bitcoin is changed and the number of Bitcoins generated per block is decreased by 50% every cycle. This is called halving. The final halving will take place in the year 2140. Block halving also promotes miners to increase their computational power in order to maximize Bitcoin mining. What is transaction confirmation? Well, like any normal transaction like an EFT, once a Bitcoin transaction is initiated, a confirmation is broadcasted to the entire Bitcoin framework, validating that there is a Bitcoin available and that the transaction was completed successfully. What is a transaction ID? Once a transaction is completed, the transaction's details can be found on the blockchain. This information is then publicly available and given its own transaction ID and can be viewed using the Block Explorer. So one might ask, what is a Block Explorer? Well, Bitcoin Block Explorer is an online blockchain browser which displays the contents of individual Bitcoin blocks and transactions, as well as the transaction histories and balances of addresses. It can be seen as the eye to the blockchain ledger. What are the 3 specific ways you can buy Bitcoin? Well, there are exactly 3 ways to buy Bitcoin. The first way is using your own currency and your bank account via doing an online transaction in exchange for Bitcoin. In my case, I'll use South African Rand. You can buy Bitcoin using other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, or you can use a Bitcoin ATM, which exchanges cash for Bitcoin, which is immediately deposited in your online Bitcoin account. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to use the Bitconnect platform.
First of all, you have to buy some Bitcoin, and I did that using Luno, which is quite convenient for me here in South Africa, but you can use any platform you want. So, as you can see here, our Bitconnect, our Bitcoin wallet is now full with $100 worth of Bitcoin, and our Bitconnect wallet is empty. So what I want to do is, I want to exchange my Bitcoin for Bitconnect coin, and you do that by hitting the exchange button. And if you scroll down, you can see this market chart graph, which is quite convenient if you want to check the prices for the recent Bitconnect coin, and it also shows you the past 24 hours high and low. So down here you've got all the selling orders and the buying orders, and what you want to do, you want to select a selling order. It doesn't matter which one you choose because you can only buy so much Bitconnect coin with the amount of Bitcoin you have. So I'm going to choose the second one for general purpose, and then you want to select all, so it fills in all the Bitcoin you have to buy the Bitconnect coin. So what you want to do, you want to press buy Bitconnect coin, and want to just confirm this. Great, now I've got the confirmation at the bottom here. So what you want to do, you want to go back to the dashboard, and now you can see your Bitconnect wallet is full worth $100 worth of Bitcoin. So now I want to do, I'm going to show you how to use the lending software and to make that juicy interest everybody's talking about. So you want to do lend Bitconnect, so you just press on this button, and as you can see here, we've got different brackets for the amount of lending that you want to do. So for the scope of this video, we're going to use $100, but I just want to show you the volatility software calculator, and that's quite nice because you can actually calculate the interest you're going to earn. So this shows you the interest of the last 5 days, which is cool. So you just want to scroll up, and for this purpose, we're going to use $100, and let's say 299 days. So you just want to press calculate, and voila, it shows you your profit and your return on investment, which is 278%, and that is a lot. That's where the money making starts coming into play. So I just want to exit here and go back to the buying. So I selected $100, so I'm just going to say pay, but first of all you have to just click on the I read the terms of use, obviously, because that's how websites work, and then confirm, and there you have it. You just bought lended $100 worth of Bitconnect, and the interest that you earn will start showing here in your lending wallet. But if you look down here, you can see your active investment and your total investment, and all your future and past payments will be located over here, which is quite nice. You can find everything at the same page. So lastly, I just want to show you how the referrals work. So if you use my link over here as a reference, you will earn commission when you sign up to Bitconnect, and that is making money on money, and everyone likes money, so that's great. And lastly, I just want to give a big thumbs up to BCC School, who showed me how to use Bitconnect and helping me make my first investment. I'm quite excited for the future and investing, so I hope you guys are too. Cheers.